Hello, people. I'm Detroit Miracle, and I'm coming to you up close. Yes, indeed. Wow, that wind is really out there speaking. I guess because it wants to get its message across. There are different types of wind. Some just barely breeze through, some make a pushing impression, and others make a noise when it comes. That is the effect of that particular type of nature. Yes, people, it wants you to know that it is a factor in existence. That sort of reminds me of me when I make these type of videos, where I'm very close and personal to the screen. I like doing these type of videos because I want to convey my message with much emotion. Now, if I'm standing next to a Ferrari or something like that, then I want to attract people to that item rather than my message, or I would want to be in association with something very pricey in order for people to tune in and listen to me. But I'm not that type of person. I do not use cheap tricks like that in order to get viewers. I know maybe I should, and it might be an eventuality. Yeah, usually when I'm talking to people like this, you can see my face, you can read my expression to know that I have nothing to hide. Yeah, because I want to be heard. I want to be listened to. I want to capture attentions off of my messages or the things that I am trying to say. And I do make them as clear as I possibly can. Some ask me, hey, Detroit Miracle, how come you don't like showing most of your body when you are being filmed? Well, because I figure that I am trying to talk to people, I am trying to convey a message across. So I do not need to show my entire body. Yeah, who wants to see my two love handles? And they get bigger after I eat a couple of plates of pasta. Yeah, people. You take an individual and then you take other individuals and you ask them, how do you want to get your messages across to people? How do you want to be received? And each person asked that would have their idea of how they would want to speak to people. Some would want to speak to people while being seen and heard. Others would want to speak to people while not being seen but being heard. And some would just rather write to people. They do not want to be seen nor heard. Then you got people who would want to resonate their messages and be synonymous with success while, being in a particular type of decadence to indicate to people that, hey, you should listen to me because I am very successful. And that's how people are. Because why not? People do that because they want to be shiny examples of standards of excellence. And if that is inspirational, why not use that to your advantage? Meaning that particular method to gain much attention to yourself. Yeah, people. Everyone has their own ways, everyone has their own methods, and everyone has their own reasons. Don't you agree? I see the sun coming out now. That means it's in a war with the wind. It's trying to push the wind away and bring that calmness in. I noticed that because when the wind was just strong and it could be heard loud and clear, the sun went away. Now the sun wants to make its presence known and shine as bright as it possibly can. Yes, that very brightness wants to be the dominant factor in nature right now, in which everyone can see and experience. You might say that is the way that the sun is trying to convey its message. Well, people, thanks for hanging out with Detroit Miracle, and I'd appreciate it if you would drop those likes, comments, and up those subscriptions to me. Peace out, people.